and Jesse. So good to see you.
So good to see you.
So long.
It has.
It feels like a lifetime.
It does feel like a lifetime.
You were in. We did a movie called This Is My Family.
I know.
And you have a cameo in it.
Do I?
Yes.
You're a big part of
Oh
it,
my
actually.
gosh, how
You're
did
part
I miss
of
that?
it. I don't know. We need to send it to you. It's on YouTube.
Okay.
And
I've
it's you.
seen it.
It's you interviewing us, and it's
I'm talking about doing magic, and
about doing magic.
I regret it.
Which we never actually did see any of your tricks.
I know. I don't.
We've
don't
never
have-
seen him either.
I know. A
Didn't
magician
Aimee-
never reveals his tricks.
But also, you didn't just see our set, fooled them again.
True.
Actually, I was very lucky to be able to step away and get into the pit for your set, because that's my favorite place to be.
Thank you.
For an Interrupter show. And I saw the cutest, biggest, littlest Interrupters fan on her dad's shoulders, just bopping around in the mirror. Just a moment. An amazing moment. Amazing show.
So beautiful. That's literally every time I see that, it just gives me life. So yeah, that's awesome.
And when was the last time you were at Riot Fest? It was a long time ago, right?
2013.
10 years
Yeah.
ago.
It was
No.
our first.
It was our first festival appearance
Yeah,
ever.
ever.
We were on tour opening up for Rancid. We didn't even have an album out, and Rancid was, I think they might have been headlining the day or close to. So like, I guess they threw us a bone, and we're like, okay, the band you're touring with could play. They put us on the Rebel stage. I think we played at like 4 in the afternoon, and we walked out, and there were so many people out there. We were like, this is amazing. And I chipped my tooth on the microphone, and every time I looked in the mirror for about 8 years, I thought about Riot Fest.
There you go. And then you fixed it, and you're like, screw Riot Fest.
I fixed it.
Full
well,
circle.
no, I just,
Full circle.
well,
Good
it
day.
is totally full circle.
I cannot believe that was 10 years ago. My God,
Yeah.
we're getting old.
Yeah.
We're getting old. Well, I know
Well-
you're fresh off the stage. I brought presents.
No
So
way.
I know you're somewhat
That's
of
my love
water
language.
connoisseurs.
I love Flo.
So I
Thank
know.
you.
Whoa, flavored
yeah,
flow.
flavored flow.
How did you know?
Cause I know, girl.
That
If
you're the
there
best.
was a sommelier
Yeah, of
for
water?
it would be Aimee Interrupter.
Yeah, it's so
She
true.
is a fine,
there
they're
isn't
not
a water
cold.
I haven't tried. You know.
It's true.
So
She's
that's
got a
pretty good
drinking
one for you?
problem.
Thank you. It's my favorite. Thank you so much.
Nailed it. All right. I know that you're dehydrated after you gave us everything you had on the stage. You need to replenish all those fluids.
I had
so
no idea they made flavored Flo.
We've always got you.
That's amazing.
yeah. You
Thank
gotta
you
come
so
to
much.
You gotta come to Chicago more often. We got everything.
I know.
So awesome. You do. I
So,
love it here.
You came in town yesterday morning.
Late the night before.
Okay.
But yeah.
I like a day to calibrate.
Yeah.
You know?
What'd you get into? I saw Justin had deep dish pizza for breakfast. You both
We've
did.
got some usual stops. I know it sounds weird, but Wrigley Dog is one of our usual stops. We love
Wrigleyville
the-
Dogs?
Yeah, Wrigleyville,
best
yeah.
French fries in the city.
Also, they're chili cheese dogs. And
Okay.
you know what the beautiful thing about it is? You could eat like 3 of them in a sitting. And
You can.
No,
Yeah.
and anybody can. And then
No.
you don't even feel bad because they're so cute and small and they got that melted cheese on there. Ah, it's so amazing.
We do talk about it a lot at home.
We really do.
Yeah.
Wait, so Wrigleyville Dog beats out your stuff in LA?
It's just special.
Yes.
It's just got a vibe.
So would you say that's your favorite thing about Chicago?
Well, you know what my favorite thing about Chicago is the extremities of the weather. Because today we were walking around and it was like beautiful and sunny and there's like this little breeze and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like the best weather ever. And then we've been here in the winter when you can't even walk outside because the wind is going so fast into your eyes and it's freezing your eyeballs. And I just think that's such a flex to be able to have all the seasons. Because
Yeah.
we're from California, we have one season.
Yeah.
But my favorite thing about Chicago is the people.
Well, obviously.
I mean, seriously, we have some of the best shows here. So much energy. The crowds always sing so loud here. We have the best memories
Yeah.
of Chicago.
Also, the Bears.
The Bears. The Bulls.
No.
Are you
Anybody?
officially Bears and Bulls fans?
Well, I was a Bulls fan in the 90s. Michael
Okay.
Jordan.
Okay.
It's true. The 95 or 96 Chicago Bulls were like special.
They were strong. Jordan came back.
Good to know. Good to know. So let's talk music. I mean, we've had In the Wild for over a year now, and I know it's been so long since we've been able to even talk about it. But you built a studio at the house in the garage
Yeah.
Yes.
to record this album.
Uh-huh.
Okay, who had any carpentry experience before that? You did?
Yeah, well, Self-taught. Our dad kind of taught us growing up. We'd make projects and do little woodwork. So we didn't have like advanced knowledge of it, but we knew how to use a saw and a drill.
It's true.
He just makes houses out of paper
And basic
sticks.
math.
Yeah.
Measure twice, cut once.
I'm
And
the,
YouTube videos, basically,
It's-
is how they learn.
I'm the type of
Basic.
person that when I hang up a picture, I end up putting 3 holes in the wall because it's
He really does.
every time. Yeah, I can't do it.
So you let them do the heavy
But-
lifting.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pictures around our house, you just see holes.
So I was like the foreman. They'd be out building stuff, and I'd just be really impatient, like, come on, guys, all right, here we go. We got it. What are you doing there? They're
a
like,
great
we're
job."
staining it, and it's got to sit overnight. I'm like, no, let's just put it in.
Well, it worked out because the album sounds amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Is this going to be for the future now? Is it always going to be in the house and self-produced? And
Well, it's kind of really cool because we've never really had a place to record, like just like at the drop of a hat. We've always had to go into studios. So now, I mean, we just did a song for a television program that's going to be coming out somewhere in the future for the families. And we just popped back there and we recorded a song in a day, and it was done. And we were like, this is amazing. I didn't even have to put on shoes. I had
Yeah, it's
I had
pretty nice. I was in
flip-flops.
pajamas,
Yeah.
exactly. The only weird thing about the studio is you can't sing and you have to have the air conditioner turned off.
oh yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
you can sing, but because it's such a small room, it gets really, really hot. So
Yeah.
you're sweating while you're singing, and then at the end of the take, you can turn the AC on for a few minutes,
Yeah.
get cool again. But so that's kind of
Yeah.
We got to get you one of those neck wraps, the cool neck.
yeah.
It's like
Ooh.
you put it in the freezer and then.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
You're welcome.
Yeah, all kinds of.
What other problems can I figure out for you today? So has there been more music being made in the studio? I know you write like 1 million songs a week.
We do write a lot. We have so many songs for the next record already.
Yeah.
We have
it's-
so many songs for the next record.
We
I'm
do.
really excited. We're recording. We're kind
Demoing.
of demoing them.
Okay.
We have an overwhelming amount of material
Yeah.
to sort through.
Yeah.
Would you say you have pants loads?
Pants
material?
loads, for sure. Cargo pants loads.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
wow. So are we gonna get a taste of any of this pants loads of music
I
soon?
certainly hope so. I mean, before, the whole world shut down, we were putting out a record every 2 years, so I don't see why we could go back to something like that.
That makes sense.
And, we put out our last record a year ago, so I would say in about a year's time.
About halfway there.
Yeah, or maybe
All right.
even before that.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of new music, is there any new music that any of you have been really into lately?
That's a great question. I've been discovering some older music, but it feels new to me.
I love that for
So
you.
I think anything you hear for the first time, no matter when it was recorded, is brand new, right? That's at least how I like
back
to look
that.
at it.
Even
You want
if
to
it's
shout
from the
any old
70s.
people out that you've been listening to?
Oh, I mean, just a lot of the greats. I just got into Dennis Wilson, Pacific Ocean Blue. Is that
Yeah,
what
I
it's
love
called?
that record.
Oh, it's so good. Forever. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to bore the audience with,
Yeah. I think when I'm writing, because I'm in the writing phase right now. I know this sounds really weird, but I really enjoy silence. Because the quieter it is, then the more I can hear, lyrics or my own melodies, So when I get some free time, I just silence. It's weird, right?
No, that makes so much sense. It lets you kind of clear out the noise. And
Yeah.
that means you're just always writing. You're always being creative.
It's true. I mean, I heard from somebody recently. So one of the things I was listening to, it said the greatest asset for an artist is boredom. Like to really embrace boredom, embrace silence, embrace not being on your phone, embrace literally being bored out of your mind, because that's where the magic happens. Like that's where the lyrics come and the melodies come. I remember growing up, we didn't watch TV, and we were really bored growing up, and that's when I started writing songs. Just sitting on the grass in a field with nothing to do, nowhere to go, no cell phones, and that's where I was the most creative when I'm bored. So I'm really embracing that right now.
That's where Mom's birthday song came from, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Boredom and desperation.
Boredom and desperation. I wrote
Yeah.
the first song I ever wrote for my mom.
Yeah. But no, there's something to that. I was just
Yeah.
reading the Rick Rubin book, and I think it's called The Creative Act. And in that book, he talks about the reason people like to always write songs in the shower or when they're driving in the car is because you're not doing anything. You're on autopilot, but you're busy doing something. So it's like if you're taking a walk or
Riding a bike.
mowing the lawn, riding a bike, all of a sudden your subconscious mind comes to the front and all those things could swirl around. But if you're like engaged in some sort of entertainment, music, TV, movie,
Yeah.
you're not really thinking about that. Although sometimes we're watching movies and we pause it and be like, that'd be a good lyric for a
Yeah.
song. And then we write it down and then we're like, okay, back to it.
But our last record, we wrote almost all the lyrics on our bikes, just literally riding our bikes, and it just we'd shout lyric ideas back and forth.
yeah.
Yeah.
How
get
does
to
that
a
work?
red
Do you have
light,
really good
write 'em
memories,
down.
or do you have to stop the bikes and
We had to stop
We
the
had to
bikes.
stop the bikes.
Write it down.
And then the other people riding bikes on the bike trail would be like, what's going on? I'm like, sorry, it's a lyric. And pull it over really quick.
Don't worry, it's important. You'll
Get out the
get it
notes
later.
app. Yeah.
All right. Well, how about Jesse and Justin? Do you guys have any new music that you've really been digging lately?
You know, there's actually a band playing here today that's new called Fake Names. Features Brian Baker from Bad Religion and Dennis from Refused International Conspiracy. Really great. Love their new record. So really looking forward to seeing that.
Ooh, yeah. Some heavyweights.
Yeah. I'm so stuck in the past. Like Kevin said, I find some old stuff that I've never heard before and it's new to me.
Okay, so give me an example. What's old and new for you?
Oh, it's old but new for me. I'm going to blank right now. I'd
Say
like to
Foo
shout out a
Fighters.
little band called The Skints. They've been around for over 10 years, but I can't stop listening to them. We've toured with them a few times. They're fantastic. They're from London.
Yeah.
That's great. There is such a lineup today. I mean, obviously,
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
playing.
I mean,
we've
this
got
entire weekend, too.
the whole weekend.
I know.
It's always it's the best festival in the country.
And I'm a huge fan of the Breeders, so it's such an honor to be on the same stage as them today. Like, I love Kim Deal so much. Like, I just love them. This is
You dedicated turntable to them.
I did. I've loved them for a very long time.
I know that they heard that.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
totally. Well, we got to get out there for that. And you got show at Concord Music Hall tomorrow night. Still a couple tickets left. Go to Q101.com with Faya.
Yes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Faya is amazing.
Amazing band.
If you haven't checked out Faya,
Incredible
band.
It's a late night Riot Fest show, so even if you can't get to Douglas Park, you can come to the after show.
Yeah.
11 o'clock is when.
So
We'll take
doors
the
are at
stage.
10. Riot
Yep.
Fest ends at 9:55. So you could even come to Riot Fest,
It's true.
be here all day, and then recharge on your 5-10 minute
Yeah, we're
bike
the
ride
after party.
to the
go.
Concord Music Hall.
Show doesn't start till 11.
Faya's on at 11. We're on at midnight, but it's going to be a party.
All right, so your day tomorrow, you're going to come back to Riot Fest and catch some more bands?
We think so.
I would love to, yeah. I mean, is AFI tomorrow? I think AFI's tomorrow.
I know my cheat.
I know Pennywise is tomorrow. Yeah, there's some good punk rock.
Sleep Token. Man, I'm at a.
Yeah.
All the bands.
All the bands.
It's an amazing weekend. I'm so glad you guys are here.
We're very
We're so
happy to be
miss
here.
you.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Grateful.
You're going to be back in Chicago soon, right?
Always. This is one of our favorite cities to play.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we love to have you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
The Interrupters!
Fear.